Hi Aries, and welcome to your daily video. I hope all of you are doing great today. Thank you for tuning in. I do have my 1 hour message last night, so if any of you want to see that, go ahead. The energies are leaning towards justice. They're also leaning towards you having to be brave and defend your position. It could also be that you feel combative, like you need to stand up for your passion. So let's just do a little clearing here. All right, spirits, angels, guides. Let's do a return to sender for any negative energies, any demons, any dark energies that are coming around Aries. Return to sender. Go back to where it came from, times 10. We want to reverse any negative energies and call in Archangel Michael to protect Aries from any and all negative energies. So just clear away the energy, clear away anything that is bad, negative, hostile, ill-intentioned, and do a return to sender times 10. Okay. So let's see. Let us see what you are going through today. Remember, fire is your passion. You're passionate about things. So let's see what's coming up. It could also mean that you get angry, if you're very passionate about something. It could mean that you feel a tremendous, like you need to be the protector or something like that of something for you or for someone else. So Spirit, please show us what's the message for Aries, what's around their energy. The Wheel of Fortune of change, and you're excited. Ooh, but there's a tower. Look at that. Mars Pluto energy, surprises, disruptions. This is fate as well, because the Wheel of Fortune is turning. The moon. It's been hidden, or it's mysterious. The reason being it's in the moon. It's hidden in the dark. 5 of Cups. Okay. You're not exactly thrilled, but you will be. Maybe what someone says, some advice or some information. Queen of Air. The Fool. And the 6 of Pentacles. So you're receiving a benefit, compensation, something to level up the scales. You have a choice. There is a King of Earth. You want the Hierophant. So you just want something to be done properly, the right way, following a certain standard. Maybe you want a decision to be made. Okay, this could have to do with your own past, like what you've been through before, because we have you standing your ground again. 7 of Fire. Wow, with a 9 of Swords underneath. It's upsetting for someone. It's bothersome. Somebody could lose sleep over this. Why do you feel like you have to? Why is Aries standing their ground? 9 of Pentacles. Doing something on your own, with your own resources, with your own money, independently. All right. Why is it the moon? Why is it hidden? Because you are you're defending yourself, but you're also persistent and motivated to continue. Why is there a 5 of Cups? 7 of Pentacles. You're looking at the value, the worth, the development. And why do you feel like you have to fight for it on your own? Show us, what is this outcome about? The Knight of Water. Somebody comes towards you expressing their feelings, and you feel, possibly you feel hangman. Like, this is awkward. This gives me no choice. But you do have a choice. You're juggling, or you're weighing your options. 8 of Pentacles. Maybe something about a job. There's an Earth King around you, a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Somebody invested. You want the Hierophant. So that could be marriage, Taurus energy. It could also be you want something to follow a certain standard. Duty, rule. You want it to be, you know, integrity, giving integrity. All right, let's see what's coming up here for Aries. The Hermit of Discovery. Shining the lamp, exposing. The King of Water. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Someone highly emotional in the Cross. Finding out the truth. What is on your mind here? You feel like you have to defend, block, or stay motivated to continue and persist. A Magician and a 5 of Wands. So there's something filled with conflict. There's someone who's trying to create an illusion. Maybe fix or solve. What is your energy here? Oh, 7 of Swords. You don't want anyone to know. There's some information that maybe you're trying to keep private. It's a strategy. 8 of Pentacles and a choice. And you're given this choice. Okay. So there is 2 of Pentacles. There is a 6 coming in, which levels up the scales. Death is behind it, so it could be a change. What is this change or this choice Aries is making? Okay, there is the 9 of Cups here showing, but there's also 5 of Swords towards this offer. Feeling justified, resentful, or maybe like wanting this to change. What's going on here with the outcome for Aries today? Show us, how does this play out? An Empress, a goddess, a queen, or a person of higher value. We do have memories of the past here. 10 of Swords, painful endings, 5 of Coins. Someone's left out in the cold, but you are given what you need to be included in something. You find out the truth. There's a King of Water in the crossing, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a man. It doesn't have to be a man, but it's a leader or someone who is taking action on their feelings. More of a masculine energy. So I just say it's a man. I mean, okay. What else have we got here for Aries? Show us what's going on in their energies. What do they need to see? Wow, a lot of Sagittarius energy. And a decision made to accelerate, move around, change. Wow, you may like this. 9 of Cups is underneath. All right. So Knight of Wands, 8 of Wands. Swift, getting up and going, but with a King of Swords. That's the energy of being told this is a final decision. All right, with an Empress, with a person who is a feminine, a matriarch, a high value, a person who's held in high regard. What else do we have for Aries? Spirit, show us what's coming up for Aries. The Death card. What the heck? And the Fool. Okay, so there's a new beginning with an ending. I was going to just split it and pull off the top. still do that. Strength. Okay. Page of Wands. Exciting, inspiring. Truth is part of this issue. The Empress. A mom, a matriarch, a mother figure. It could be quality. 8 of Fire. Accelerating. Wow, you don't really like this. 3 of Swords. Okay. 2 of Swords. I mean, I would ask, why were you kept in the dark? Why were you not told? We had that High Priestess. We had that person who's threatening or saying, like, don't tell anyone. Wow. So somebody externally to you is 5 of Cups. It's not your energy. This is your awareness. You're aware of this. A Water Queen. You want to be compassionate, understanding. You take action. You pick up the wand. You're involved. You're confident in yourself. Wow. Again, you end on a 5 of Swords. You feel like something is justified or needs to be corrected. Like there's a justification. And a judgment. Wow, a day of reckoning, day of judgment. Why? There's a healing coming in. Okay, recovery, healing. A choice. 2 of Pentacles. Juggling choices or options. Handling something. 10 of Wands. Someone under a lot of pressure. Or volunteering or taking on a lot. And a Water King. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio around this energy. They are taking action on their feelings, their emotions. And there's a discovery here with the Hermit card. The Hermit is something that is found out to be true within themselves and exposed. And then we have the Justice. So we do have something here bringing in what's fair, what's correct. Why does it come in as 3 of Swords for Aries? Why does 3 of Swords come into it? 6 of Wands. Somebody may go public or get credit. It may be made known. We do have a Queen of Swords here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Page of Swords. Page of Cups. There's 2 people communicating. And why are you ready to pick up that wand? Because 5 of Coin. Because something is not enough. And there is a 10 of Coin, getting up and going, money, property, a lot invested. Somebody around you feels bad, or they're going through this disappointment, grief, and your energy is 2 of Swords. Mentally conflicted or literally not having the information, not knowing. All right, I'm going to do it one more time, and then I'll be done here because I don't want this to be too long. You can't just be in a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy. You do have passion. You're in an Aries, Leo, Sag. I get involved. I get the job done. I make things happen. So we have being tempered, balancing out emotions, Sagittarius with a King of Fire in the cross. Somebody is motivated or maybe angry. 8 of Air and Justice is here. 7 of Swords. A lie, a trick. You're excited, you're thrilled. 2 of Coin, you have a choice. And we have this Earth King, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. What's under it? 4 of Swords. You want something to be here and now. So, it is, you want it to be here. So what your passion is, your Emperor. You have oversight. What is Emperor? Clarify Emperor. Page of Swords. Somebody watching, spying, gathering information. A Water King, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And we have here a Knight of Pentacles, somebody making an offer, a Magician, and Five of Swords. So there's someone who is really resourceful, really good at fixing, creating an illusion. Your energy is Five of Swords. Like there's something that you kind of resent here about a choice. What is the choice? The Page of Cups. Somebody coming towards you with the news or the feelings. It is friendly. It could be a part of your energy. And Nine of Rods. You're persistent, you're putting up with, you're blocking off. And Four of Cups. Because of something that's been discovered or found out or shown other people. Three of Cups. So it ends with you taking back your power, feeling inspired, getting justice, having to understand, juggling your choice or option. I just want one more clarity on this, and that'll be done. The Hierophant and Ten of Wands, feeling like someone's under pressure to follow rules, regulation, dignity through order, staying out of conflict. Six of Swords. There could be a policy, a procedure. A Five of Swords. Someone resents the situation. And Seven of Swords. There is something about hidden information, using information as a tool, or a strategy. The Sun and the Empress. So there could be a feminine figure here. There is something being shown, brought to light. And then we have Ten of Swords. Somebody could feel like it's a painful ending, or they're being stabbed in the back maybe. I don't know. Page of Cups. The news comes in about a choice. Two of Pentacles. What is the choice? A Tower. With a Water King. A Nine of Pentacles. Something on your own terms and something that you would choose. Something Nine of Pentacles to a Two. That's like, I have everything I want, everything I need. So Aries, that's your reading. It's not changing, and that's what it is for today. I'll see you again next time, Aries. Bye.